It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Up next.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Off a play action. Here's Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. To throw is Stafford. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Going right back to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of one, now a loss of two, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when there's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches. And T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Man open, here's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
Come on, ready? At the Rams 1-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up. And couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 10 catches, 79 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. They'll go again here with Akers. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chinn. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Stafford. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford. That is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a give. Akers running left. There he goes left side. Touchdown, LA. Cam Akers, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner.
He's got him in, complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jordan Fuller there to take him down. The Bengals are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go. Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase Jefferson, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Well, the offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers.
And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to back up.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Rams.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Mike, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he goes out right around the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
11.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Charlie Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On first down, Stafford here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. Stafford marking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. 2nd and 3. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford looks to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. And now it's 2nd down. He's a 2nd-round pick, a solid 2nd-round pick. But when you're close to that first round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that first-round grades on that.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafted, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the second quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man, show some zone, double team him, make him really work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa.
Still 2nd down. Here we go.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
And that's going to be incomplete.
So we have come to halftime, and what's already...
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. He will find his man Chase complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Here we go.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Stop.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Irv Smith Jr. from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Into space at the 45. Down the right sideline.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 15.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Logan Wilson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now no speech is needed. They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying?
Akers hit, he coughs it up, and the Bengals grab it. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded it about. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Stafford's throw taken in by Long here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple.
21.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Come on, ready?
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Mixon running right. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this up. Some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb, 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gun, gun.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this down inside the 45. Again, it's Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Here we go.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And they go play action now. Burrow. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Here's a diving catch right side. And quickly they get to the line. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escapes the sack. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Again, it's Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now it's 2nd and 10. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Hunt will try going up the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd down and 6. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's able to find Melton. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
So this one in the win.